let's start with blank books, and then as we're showing that blank book, we can pull up pages we've done from that book.
Okay, cool. That sounds good.
I'm going to show you guys the first ever adult coloring book I got.
It was a present.
It was a present. This was before they really made adult coloring books.
Yes. I really wish I got one of these for myself. It is too cool.
I got it for my 21st birthday from Savannah.
Color me drunk.
And it's wonderful. Let's flip through and look at a couple of things.
Do you do it while you're drunk? Oh, there's a note in there!
There is. It says, Caitlin, I hope this book brings you joy on your 21st birthday. Enjoy the activities when you're sober and not so sober. Happy birthday. Love, Savannah.
Okay, now keep in mind, all the colored pictures that you're about to see are on our Instagram page, Inside the Lines 91. We would love for you to come check us out. We also have started using Snapchat, so we're showing like in progress videos of our coloring, and then we're hoping tomorrow to film our first actual podcast. So we're very excited to share that with you. Okay, what book do you want to start with?
Do you want to start with the books that we have that are the same?
Yes, that sounds good. So, one series that we really like are these Wonders. They're called
you
Color
have so
Art.
many of those. I have two.
Color Art, and they're different wonders. And so the ones we have that are the same are the Kaleidoscope Wonders, which is the first one of this kind that I got. And I loved it, because what I love about it is that the designs go all the way to the edge of the page.
Mm-hmm. So you fill really like the whole page with color.
Yeah. This is what we keep our coloring in. Mine I have in a binder. Caitlin has one of those pocket folders. Mm-hmm. How do you organize it? Do you have it by color? Oh, you just throw them all in there?
It's just, they're all in one pocket.
Okay, gotcha. Mine go in order. They're in page protectors, so I don't have to poke holes in the pictures, but they kind of go, they're grouped by book. So let me find my Kaleidoscope Wonders section.
Now, if you guys look closely on our Instagram page, you can see the ones that we've colored that are the same. We don't ever post them side by side. At least not yet.
Not yet.
Because we feel like that might fuel some unwanted competition.
Unwanted by us.
Yes.
Maybe wanted by you.
Yes.
It could get ugly. We're both very competitive.
We are.
Okay, let's see. So this is the one we did that's the same. But look how different it is. And we try not to look at each other's ahead of time, so we don't purposefully do anything the same or different. So this is kind of cool because we use a lot of the same colors, but in
very different spots.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then another one we've done that's the same is this one, which these are sort of similar, honestly. Mm-hmm. And again, we didn't look at anything. Didn't look at any of this ahead of time.
I really love this one. This is the first time I really played with shading.
It's beautiful.
And you can see it like right through here.
It's gorgeous. Oh, I have that one too.
This
Yours is way cooler than mine.
This one I did with watercolor pencils, which I've never used before. I also got those for Christmas. And then you add the water.
Beautiful.
And it gets like crazy vibrant.
So cool. So mine is just plain colored pencil. And then hers, you can see with the different shading and stuff how the watercolor works. It's really cool.
I really enjoy watercolor pencils. Cool. It doesn't work with most of the stuff I do because most of the pages that we have are really intricate, small stuff. Mm-hmm. And I feel like for the watercolor, for it to really be able to use it the way it's meant to be used, you have to have bigger spaces to play with.
Yeah. So a lot... Do you hear that?
That's Lola playing with her toy bird.
All right, let me get my life reorganized.
I'm really excited to do that page.
I love this line. So, okay, what happened with this, I was on an airplane from San Diego, and the person I was sitting next to helped me pick out all the colors, and then it took me like 3 days to finish. But when it was done, it's really cool. The goal was to make the mane look kind of fiery.
Okay, so we just got these, and we both got a set, so we're really excited to color these together.
On our podcast.
What's interesting is they were found with the magazines, and it says like February 2016, which is weird since it's January. It also says premiere issue, so I guess that means they're going to keep doing them, hopefully.
If you look
I don't know if it's going to be monthly
that,
or quarterly.
Look inside. I think it's either the front cover or the back cover. It says, like, check out, right here, check out Color Magazine at your newsstand. So I think it's starting, and it says this month. So I think every month there's going to be a new magazine with different colors. And this thing was like $6 or $7, and it's got a good 20, 25.
This is probably what we're going to use for our first few podcasts.
Yeah, you have some beautiful stuff in Animal Kingdom.
I'm in love with this book. Millie Marotta is magic.
If you don't know anything about Millie Marotta, she just did an interview with BuzzFeed, and you can go find it. Just search for BuzzFeed Millie Marotta, and she gave all this insight as to what she thinks about when she's drawing these. As she's illustrating, she thinks about how people are going to color it. So it's really easy to color. It's really...
There's so many different ways to interpret it.
So many different patterns and different ways that you could do this. And she loves to see how you color her work. So if you get any of her books, if you follow her on Instagram or hashtag her on Instagram, she loves to see what you do. So that's something that you should definitely look into. And the book is huge. Like, look how thick it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got all these different
And
pictures.
they're all two-sided.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite ones I've ever done have come from this book. Like
Love this
this
one.
one, so bright and colorful, and I love it.
And that's just Crayola, right?
Yeah, everything I've done on here, besides the watercolor, has all been Crayola.
We love Crayola.
And then I love this little fox.
I love that one.
I forgot this one had a back.
Ah, the heron. Love it.
Yep, and then I'm currently working on the rhino.
Yay. My first adult book was Day of the Dead coloring book because I'm a Spanish
And
teacher.
she has killed it.
It's almost gone. Like, I've done a lot of it. And then it gives you examples of how things have already been colored. So the one that has gotten the most likes on our Instagram has been this picture of Frida. And what I did is down at the bottom, it shows you all the colors that they used. So my husband had this really cool idea. He said, what if you draw a line down the center and you do one half the same it is in this book, and you do the other half with these colors reversed. So everywhere I used, everywhere this used hot pink, use purple. And then everywhere it used red, use pink. So that's what I did. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I like the way it's
Not typical. Yeah, so that was all my husband's idea. So everywhere that was hot pink is purple and flip-flop and stuff. So it's really cool.
I like this one a little better. And it's
Wait, that's not
almost.
These two are Creative Haven. While she's getting hers situated, I'll show you some of the creative cats I've done. Got this cat. Now, this book, if you're looking for something that's going to take a lot of time, I suggest the Creative Haven Creative Cats because they're so intricate. There's just so much going on in every picture that they take forever. So if you want something that's going to actually challenge you, I would definitely suggest that.
I really like the colors and how this one turned out. Nice light colors on everything. And then this is the first time that I've really played around with like outlining and then coloring in a different color than what I outlined.
It's my favorite technique.
And I love like the way this blue and purple turned out on the
Gorgeous.
sides.
I got these on Amazon. My mom got them for me for my birthday. The cats and the entangled. And they're just a bunch of different patterns all put together. So if you've ever done anything like Zentangles, very similar to that. And so this is fun because you can play around with color because there's room to put a lot of different colors on the same page. Now this is by Daria Song. Daria Song you can also follow on Instagram. She's an amazing, amazing artist. And it's called The Time Chamber. It has a beautiful cover on it, but I took it off so I wouldn't mess it up while I was coloring. It's called The Time Chamber. And this one is a story as well as a coloring book all at the same time. So like it starts out, you've got the opening scene, and then you've got the beginning of the story, and it's a lot.
It's gonna take you a long time to finish that book.
Forever. So Daria Song, also on Instagram, she posts really cool stuff like drawings that are in progress and stuff like that. And she also has one called The Time Garden. And they're both very nice. So you should check those out.
I asked my mom for the illustrated version of the first Harry Potter book for Christmas.
At Barnes & Noble.
At Barnes & Noble. Gorgeous. And
it's not a coloring book. It's an actual book.
No.
Beautiful.
They actually went through and just illustrated the first Harry Potter book. And it's so pretty. I got it. But before I opened that one, I opened this. Harry Potter coloring book for adults and kids.
Sounds promising.
And I open it and I'm like, oh, thank you. And Mom goes, it's what you asked for, the illustrated Harry Potter.
Now the problem. It's not that they're bad drawings. It's that they're not the right size for this book. And they've somehow smushed them and stretched them to make them fit.
They're also on really crappy paper, so you can see through it.
To what's behind it.
Like, who is this random dog in Harry Potter clothing?
I don't know who that is.
And this is supposed to be Hermione. I don't know about any of you guys, but this looks like Ginny to me. That does not look like Hermione.
Right.
Like, why is Dobby next to some weird hands and the monster book?
I don't. Thestral.
Okay. Do you have a gray colored pencil? Because all I'm gonna need.
No. I didn't want to just color it gray. All right.
Sad Dobby.
Bless him. At least it's not dead Dobby. Spoiler alert. And tomorrow we're gonna have our room set up. Right now we're just in my dining room.
But we can show you a before shot of the room.
You don't want to see it. It's gonna take a little while.
Mm-hmm.
It's we just moved here, and it's my guest bedroom.
Just moved
in April.
For any of you keeping track, it is now January.
And tomorrow in our video while we're coloring, we'll tell you a little bit more information about our Kickstarter and how you can get some of these pictures for yourself after we're done coloring them.
Yes, you will
and how
notice.
you can help us buy more coloring stuff because we obviously don't have enough.
Right.
Okay, is there anything else we want to tell the world? All right, so we will record more later.